This is R.D. Sharma solution, class 11, chapter 30, derivative exercises 30.2. So we have to differentiate each of the following by first principle. So the first question, first part, there are different parts. So fx is 2 by x. How to do this? We'll use first principle. So all the questions, there are multiple questions in there are multiple sub questions in the question. So this is the formula which we are going to use. This is the relation which we are going to use in each and every solution. So what you have to do is fx plus h. Wherever you see x, put x plus h. So fx plus h and minus fx and divided by whatever is there, just put it here. Divided by h. Now limit apply. H tends to 0. So what do we do? 2 by x plus h. I am replacing x by x plus h. Minus. Same thing, 2 by x. Same function you have to put here. Divided by h. So what do you get? 2 into x. And here minus. It will be negative. I'll just change it. Minus 2x minus 2h. And then we have h here. And denominator you have x and x plus h. X and x plus h. So what do you do here? Since it is negative, let me just make it negative. It's negative here also negative. So 2x gets cancelled and you have minus 2h by h, x plus h and x. So h you can cancel, you have minus 2 in the numerator. What is in the denominator? X into x plus h. Now limit apply, always apply the limit at the last, which is h equals 0. Every time you have to do this. Minus 2 by x into x, because x plus h is 0, so minus 2 by x square. So just keep in your mind this formula, this relation, this is going to be used everywhere. Now this is 1 by under root x, root of x, 1 by root of x. So we have this fx plus h, that is 1 by under root x plus h minus fx, that is fx is what? It is 1 by root x. Just take 1 by root x and divided by h, fx plus h minus fx by h. So just put it here, multiply, means take the LCM, root x minus here root x plus h and divided by root x and root x plus h. Okay, now multiply it by the RF, rationalization factor, RF you have to multiply. That is root x plus h. Denominator also you root x plus h. So a minus b, a plus b. So a squared minus b squared it will be. So you have a under root x whole square is only x minus under root x plus h whole square is x plus h. And this will remain. So let us take the numerator first. X you can cancel because it will be x minus h. Only minus h will remain. What about the denominator? You have root x and root x plus h, root x plus h, and here just put h as 0 because you have two things here and one has come from the RF. Just put h equals 0 because there is h which cancels the numerator h. As I said, this h in the denominator I am going to take it at the last. Will always will be used at the later part. So this h gets cancelled, you have this minus 1, so just put minus 1 and this h 0, so this is root x and multiplied by this has also become root x, and then we have this root x plus root x, that is 2 root x. So root x into root x into root x, this is root x is x and 1 root x will remain. So 1 by 2x root x minus 1 by 2x root x. So what is this x root x? Now you can just change it also. This is x raised 1, this is x raised 1 by 2. 1 plus 1 by half, the power adds. 1 plus half is 2 by 3. That's 2 by 3. 3 by 2. So it will become x raised 3 by 2. So x raised 3 by 2 when you take it up, because it is in the denominator. When you take it in the numerator, it will be x raised minus 3 by 2. So you get minus half x raised minus 3 by 2. Now the third one is 1 by x cube. 1 by x cube. So as I said, there are 15 parts of first question only, 15. So fx is here 1 by x cube. 1 by x cube is fx. So just put it here, 1 by x plus h whole cube minus 1 by x cube divided by h. Divided by h we will take at the last. So now just take the LCM, x cube minus x plus h whole cube divided by x cube and x plus h whole cube. Okay. So now this a cube minus b cube we are going to use a cube minus b cube. What is a cube minus b cube? You have to use this formula. So just open this. Either you can use a cube minus b cube formula or you can use this opening also. We'll see one question where we'll open it using the formula. Here I am just opening x plus h whole cube. That is a cube plus b cube plus 3ab a plus b. A cube plus b cube plus 3ab a plus b. If it would have been a plus b whole cube. So this I'm just opening it negative. So x cube gets cancelled. All the other items or terms will be negative. All the other terms will be negative. So we have minus h cube and I'm just opening it. It will be minus 3x square h and minus 3x h square. Minus 3x h square. So this has come 3x h square. Okay. Now you take h common from all these terms. So what will be there? Minus h squared minus 3x square and minus 3x. So h we have taken common. As I said, we will use h later. So there is already an h in the denominator. Now this h gets cancelled and now what we have, just put h as 0. And we have in this denominator x cube and x plus h whole cube. X cube and x plus h whole cube. Okay. So this now as I said, just put h as 0. Limit h, wherever h is there, put h as 0. Okay, this is 0, this is 0, this one will be 0. So only minus 3x square will remain in the numerator and x cube will be x raised 5, x raised 6. Cube 3 is 6. Now this is x to the power minus 6 when you go up, x2 and x minus 6, 2 minus 6 is minus 4. So minus 3 x raised minus 4 will come. Now next is the fourth one. This is a NCERT question. This is a NCERT question. So you have x square plus 1 by x. This is the question, x square plus 1 by x. Now what we will do, x plus h means fx plus h. X plus h whole square plus 1 by x plus h and minus the same function you are going to use without any change, x square plus 1 by x. And then we have divided by h, but h we will use later. Now the best thing is open this x plus h whole square, that is a square plus b square plus 2ab formula you apply, x square plus h square plus 2hx, and then you have plus 1 also. Now I am multiplying it, so means taking LCM, minus x square plus 1 into x plus h. So we will have to multiply this x square plus 1 and x plus h also. Denominator you have x and x plus h. Denominator you have x and x plus h. So this you multiply x cube, x h square, 2x square h and x. This comes and here you have to multiply also. So x cube and x into 1 is x plus x minus hx square and plus h. Now just open this. That is, you have to, when you open the negative, it will all be negative. So this is minus hx square and minus, I'm just showing it here only so that I can show you that what gets cancelled. And let me show you here only. So what all are going to cancel? X cube and x cube went cancelled. Then 2x square h and minus x square h will be x square h because they are subtract them. You can just subtract them. And what about this h? H will remain. X square h will also remain. That is only x square h, and you have h square x. Other x cube gets cancelled. X get cancelled. So now when this cancel, now you have in the denominator x and x plus h. And as I said, h was already there. H I use always later part. So now I am taking h common from here. It will be x square plus hx minus 1, and h was already there. When we apply the first principle, always h will be the denominator. So here h in the denominator. Okay, h gets cancelled now. We have taken h already common from the numerator. So we have what in the numerator, that is denominator, x and x plus h. So here x and x plus h. Now this h0, so this goes, only x square minus 1 will remain, and denominator you have x and x square will remain. This is the final result. Now fifth, this is x square minus 1 by x. So fourth and fifth are absolutely similar, only with a change in plus and minus sign. So we have to do exactly the same way we have just done the NCERT question. So let me show you here only. Okay, fx plus h, that is x plus h whole square minus 1 by x plus h. Put x as x plus h. Then you have fx already here, and you divided by h. H will use, we may use later. Okay. Now this is just take the LCM, opening x plus h whole square. Open x plus h whole square and take the LCM. And then x into x square plus 2xh plus h square minus 1, multiply this. Then you have here x plus h into x square minus 1. Then denominator you have x and x plus h, x and x plus h, x and x plus h. So what all going to cancel? X cube get cancel. You have 2x square h minus x square h is h square x will remain, h will remain, xx also gets cancelled. Okay, so x plus h. Now we can take x common from here, and since we have a denominator already here, h from the first principle, this gets cancelled. Now put h as 0. Wherever h is there, just forget about that term. We have x square plus 1 by x square, and x square plus 1 by x square. This is the final result. Now sixth one is x plus 1 by x plus 2. Watch this question very carefully, because the next question and the final 15th question is absolutely similar to this. So x plus 1 by x plus 2, this just put x plus h everywhere and then subtract it with the actual function fx plus h minus fx divided by h. Now take the LCM, that is multiply here, this by this, and then multiply the denominator also. So x plus h plus 1 into x plus 2 and x plus h plus 2 into x plus 1, subtract them, just multiply them and open them. You have in the denominator x plus h plus 2 and x plus 2. So what do you do here? X square gets cancelled, 2x gets cancelled, hx gets cancelled, everything is getting cancelled, 2 gets cancelled. Only 2h minus h, which is h, only that will remain. 2h minus h will remain. So only this h will be in the numerator. And why this is good for us? Because h is in the denominator already. So h, you can just cancel it out. Denominator you have x plus h plus 2 and x plus 2. This is only what you get. Okay. Now we have the seventh one. Same thing as I said, fx plus h minus fx by h. This is what you have to do. And as I said, this question and 15th question will also be like this only. So just put x plus h, fx plus h, and you have minus fx by h. What you have to do is just take the LCM, x plus h plus 2 into 3x plus 5 first, subtract it with x plus 2 into 3x plus h plus 5, this, and then you have h in the denominator. So just multiply this will come, multiplying this will come, and see whatever is cancelling or not cancelling, and what you will see is everything gets cancelled except 5h minus 6h. Only the h term will be there, otherwise all other term gets cancelled. I'm just pointing 10 gets cancelled, which all 5h and minus 6h will only give you minus h. Other terms that cancel. So minus h you have. So minus h gets cancelled because h was already there in the denominator. So only minus 1 will remain in the numerator. What about 3x plus 3h plus 5 and 3x plus 5? When you put h as 0, 3x plus 5, 3x plus 5 is 3x plus 5 whole square, minus 1 by 3x plus 5 whole square. And this is the 8th one, kx raise n. So you have fx plus h minus fx by h. What is fx? Kx raise n. So we have kx plus h to the power n minus kx to the power n divided by h. Now k you can take outside. H we will use just now with a form, with a relation which we have already seen. So this k by h, and now we have x plus h to the power n and x to the power n. Now you have the denominator h. So how to write this h? While deriving this, we have done it already. So what we'll do, x plus h minus x we can write in place of h, because x gets cancelled, only h will remain. So x plus h minus x, what are you going to get? You'll get only h. So this is what? X to the power n minus a to the power n divided by x to the power n minus a to the power n by x minus a. So what is this? N a to the power n minus 1. Okay? N a to the power n minus 1. So this can be written as n a to the power n minus 1. N is already n here. So just put in n here. What is a here? X. A is x. So this x to the power n minus 1. Then we have k was already there. So k n x to the power n minus 1 is going to be the result. K n x to the power n minus 1. K n x to the power n minus 1. Okay. Now next one is question number 9. First part, 9th part. So 1 by under root 3 minus x. This type of question, you know what you have to do, and just use the RF, rationalization factor. So I'll show it to you here only, because this type of question we've already done, a type of 1 by root x. So 1 by under root 3 minus x minus h, and they have minus 1 by under root 3 minus x divided by h. So take the LCM, under root 3 minus x minus under root 3 minus x minus h, and divided by multiplication of these two into h. So this is a minus b, assume it to be a minus b, so multiplied by a plus b, that will be the RF. So a plus numerator denominator, same term with the positive sign, multiply in numerator and denominator. Now a minus b, a plus b will give you out a squared minus b squared. A minus b, a plus b will give you out a squared minus b squared. So 3 minus x minus 3 plus x plus h, because there is a negative and we just opened it. There is a negative, we just opened it. Okay, what do you get? Numerator, everything gets cancelled, only h will remain. So this RF is in the denominator remains, and this also, when we took the LCM, this also remained. So when you see here, this h, if you see numerator, 3 gets cancelled, x gets cancelled, only h will remain. And h is already there in the denominator, so just cancel this h. You have this whole, and only thing you have to do is put h everywhere now. Put h everywhere. So h, denominator you have under root 3 minus x, under root 3 minus x, under root gets cancelled, only 3 minus x will come. And then you have under root 3 minus x will come. And then we have under root 3 minus x plus under root 3 minus x. That is 2 root under root 3 minus x. So you have 2 root 3 minus x are also 3 minus x. So 1 by x, 2 root x type question we have already done. So let us assume it to be x, then we'll see. So you can just write it as 2x under root x. Either you can do like this, 2x under root x. And what is this? X. This x raised minus 3 by 2, because one is x, one is x raised 1 by 2. So this, either you can write like this or half. 3 minus x raised to the power 3 by 2. Denominator also you can put 1 by 2, 3 minus x raised 3 by 2. Okay, 10th now. X square plus x plus 3. X square plus x plus 3. So what you'll do, this is fxu. So fx plus h minus fx you have to do. So just put x as x plus h. So x plus h whole square plus x plus h plus 3 minus x square plus x plus 3. Now just open it and take the negative sign, because when you open it will all be negative sign. Okay, now just cancel everything which you can cancel. X square cancelled, xs gets cancelled, and this h square and h square will remain, 2xh will remain, and h will remain. Other things gets cancelled. Denominator you have h. So when you take h common from here, denominator h gets cancelled. Only h plus 2x plus 1 will remain. Now put h as 0, 2x plus 1 will be the answer. Now the 11th one, x plus 2 whole cube. X plus 2 whole cube. So now a cube minus b cube formula we are going to use here. So this is x plus h plus 2 whole cube minus x plus 2 whole cube divided by h. So how it has come? Fx plus h minus fx by h. So x plus h plus 2 whole cube minus this whole term x plus 2 whole cube divided by h. Now a cube minus b cube formula you can use, right? Because you know that this x plus h plus 2 and x plus 2, if you take the a minus b, most of the thing gets cancelled. That is why you are going to use a cube minus b cube. So a cube minus b cube is, this is a and this is b, a minus b and a square plus b square plus ab, a square plus b square plus ab. So a is x plus h plus 2, b is x plus 2. Now root 2 gets cancelled, x gets cancelled. You have h can be cancelled out. Now whatever is remaining, don't worry, only put h as 0, because only h has to be made 0. So you have x plus 2 whole square, then you have, this is also h is 0, so x plus 2 whole square. This x plus 2 whole square was already there. So x plus 2, x plus 2, x plus 2 whole square means all these 3 into x plus 2 whole square. 3 into x plus 2 whole square. Now the 12th one, x cube plus 4x square plus 3x plus 2. X cube plus 4x square plus 3x plus 2. Now x plus h whole, fx plus h minus fx by h. So just take it here. Now you know this x plus h whole cube. So just open this. You know a plus b whole cube, you know a plus b whole square. Just open this. And the solution is in front of you. I'm just not doing it one by one, because this is quite a type of question we have already done. Just cancel these which are being cancelled. X cube get cancels, 3x square h remain, 3x h square remain. Then we have 4h square also remain, 8xh also remain, 3h remain, and 2 will not remain. 2 gets cancelled. So there is a addition of 2 which is wrong. I'm just going to change it. And all those terms, in this type of question you will always see that this whatever term is remaining, you can always take h common. If this plus 2 is there, you cannot take h common. So how to solve this? So there will not be any question like this. So you can very well be rest assured that this 2 gets cancelled and you don't have a 2 here. I'll just cancel it. Okay. Now what do you do here? 3x square h, 3x square plus h cube plus 4h square plus 8xh plus 3h, and this is not there, so we take h common from here. So when you take h common, h is already in the denominator, h gets cancelled. So what do you get? This term, and now put h as 0. This 0, this 0, this 0, 3x square plus 8x plus 3 will come. Only 3x square plus 8x plus 3 is going to come. Now x square plus 1 and x minus 5. X square plus 1 and x minus 5. And first thing is multiply these two. Rather than doing with these two terms differently, just multiply them, these two terms, multiply them and then use it. So we have fx plus h, that is, just multiply this and then see fx plus h, multiply this. So x cube minus 5x square plus x minus 5. Now put fx plus h minus fx. So fx plus h minus fx. So now you just open this. I hope you will be able to do a plus b whole cube, a plus b whole square, you know already. And when you take this negative outside, means negative sign is there, just open this and put everywhere change this sign. So what do you see? X cube get cancelled, 3x square h will remain, 3x h square will remain, h cube will remain, minus 5h square will remain, minus 10x h will remain, x gets cancelled and h will remain. This will be the final result. Just put h0. Now this is the 14th one. So under root 2x square, fx is under root 2x square plus 1. Okay, put x as x plus h. 2x plus h whole square plus 1. Take under root and minus 2x square plus 1. So this is fx plus h divided by fx plus h minus fx by h. So this is a minus b, so take the a plus b multiply numerator denominator, that is the RF. So multiply numerator denominator. So when you multiply numerator denominator, this is root, so a square minus b square, root will be eliminated. So this, it will be negative also, so we'll change the sign also. Just change the sign, and denominator doesn't matter because ultimately we will put h as 0. So what gets cancelled? 2x square, 2x square gets cancelled, 1 gets cancelled, only 2h square and 4xh will remain. So 2h square and 4xh, you can take h common, 2h plus 4x will come. So h is already there. So 2h plus 4x, h gets cancelled, 2h plus 4x, and whatever is in the denominator, don't worry, we'll put h as 0. So this is 0, this is 0, this is 0. So you have 4x here and here under root 2x plus 1 and under root 2x square plus 1, that is 2 under root 2x square. And you have 4x in the numerator, so 2 gets cancelled. You have 2x by under root 2x square plus 1 will come. As I'm saying, 4x by 2 under root 2x square plus 1. Now the 15th question of the first question of 13.2. So all these questions which are coming of this exercise have multiple subparts in a question. Okay, so you have this 2x plus 3 divided by x minus 2, and this is your what? This fx. So fx plus h minus fx by h you are going to do. Fx plus h minus fx by h. Multiply this, and cross, and then the denominator. And now just open this, multiply, and you see whatever is coming, and you will be happy to know that most of the thing gets cancelled when you open this. All these terms that gets cancelled, only minus 4h and minus 3h will become minus 7h. Minus 4h and minus 3h will give you minus 7h. All terms gets cancelled. All terms gets cancelled. Right? And what is in the denominator? You have h already in the denominator, since we have minus 7h in the numerator. And you have x plus h minus 2 and x minus 2. So h gets cancelled. This gets cancelled. You just put this as 0. So x minus 2 is x minus 2 whole square. So minus 7 by x minus 2 whole square, and this is going to be the final result. Okay, this question 2 of exercise 13.2 we are going to take in the next discussion. So thank you so much and take care of yourself.